Now that I've actually got my microphone turned on this time, last time I did not have it turned on, join me to frog a project because I have been frogging a bunch of partial things that I'm not getting back to reball. I want to make some jellyfish this time, and so obviously some of my colors, like the blues, purples, and pinks, maybe a few of the greens, will do really well for this, and some of them are going to be better used on flower projects. Like the light green made these really pretty leaves that I hung on my door. Gorgeous, I love them. And then I can make some flowers to go on that, or I can make some like wisteria flowers or a daisy chain, like a beaded curtain. I just like stuff that dangles from the ceiling. It's pretty. I'm short enough it doesn't get in my way. And if you're tall, sucks to suck. My cave is made for people who are 5'5" and under, because I am 5'3". So I don't look up, I don't put stuff on high shelves, and I hang things from my ceiling. My brother is nearly 6 foot. He definitely hits his face on my ceiling decorations, but they're soft. They're usually paper, ribbon. I made like paper mache jellyfish with ribbon tentacles. Very cute, very cool. Made some paper mache sea turtles, hung them from the ceiling. And then I took construction paper and made some little dangling flowers that they looked lame on camera. I could never get a good picture of them. But then the friends that saw them on camera would come over and everybody agreed they looked way better in person. I just couldn't get a good picture of them, I guess. But that was at my old place, and at this one I have not hung up my ceiling decorations yet. I have an ear infection. We're on day 3. It hurts, but not as bad as yesterday, so I'm putting off going to the doctor about it. Feels like I'm finally making progress on it, though, at least, because, it was all red and very, very painful, even just, like, sitting around opening my mouth to eat yesterday was excruciating. It was very, very difficult to eat. And I went to my family's house 2 days ago. The night 2 days ago, right as I was eating dinner with my family, is when it started to hurt so bad to open my jaw because the bone pushes on the part of my ear that was inflamed real bad. And I was like, well, my dad grilled me a burger and I'm going to eat this burger. But I was like getting teary eyed from the pain of opening my jaw wide enough to eat this burger. Didn't stop me though. But I did take some ibuprofen for the swelling after that. And I was doing hot compresses and putting eardrops in for swimmer's ear to get any fluid that might be sitting in there out. I know it's not a wax issue because I can feel it, but I can also see that it's very, very red on the inside and very, very swollen. My ears are already small to begin with, so like anytime that something gets in there, it causes problems. Oops. Getting reckless and sloppy. Just keep rolling it around in my hand, undoing it. It's very satisfying to frog a project. Like, just and I do alternate which hand is moving to kind of ease up the pressure on my wrist. I put the motion in my elbows like this, doing the little wah, wah, wah thing, just so that I don't overdo it on my wrists and wear them out, because it's really easy to get a repetitive injury in fiber crafts. So you gotta stretch, you gotta massage, you gotta monitor, and lost my train of thought. Oh, alternate motion. So you can do some stuff with your fingers, you can do some stuff with your wrists, and you can do some stuff in the elbow and shoulder. And you should switch what hand you're using if you can. Challenge myself. Obviously, I'm faster with my dominant hand, but I do challenge myself instead of turning the work to just switch what hand I'm using. Oh my gosh, I'm just sit and do this all day. I think the blue on the bottom of this is different from the small blue that I've got, so that'll be its own little tiny piece. Oh, my knee. I could use it for a scrap project, or if I want to make like some short tentacles out of different colors. There is a way to hand roll a ball to be center pull, and I know how to do it, but it is a little more tedious. And I usually use my knitting needle to help with that. And you like run the tail of it. If you're balling it on your hands, you run the tail of it like up your wrist so that it sticks out, and then you ball around it, just making sure to keep the tail out. And then if you're using the knitting needle, it's a lot easier because you can fully move and manipulate around it. But you do the same thing. You just keep the tail of it close to the needle further down so that it sticks out of the ball. And you wind just like this. And then when you're done, it'll pull from the center out, which is nice. Because then your ball doesn't run away from you while you're working. But if you have a yarn bowl, which is a bowl with a special little like spot to feed the yarn through, either a full ring that you pull it through the hole, or a like partial ring that wraps around. I feel like the partial rings are easier to put on, but also easier to work too fast and accidentally undo. Oops. Ugh. Ear infections are so irritating. Like beyond the pain, because it's weird the way that sound is muffled on one side but not the other. Oh. Okay. I'm just going to do this with all my yarn. Thanks for joining me.